The lender is exposed to credit risk if the borrower is unable to pay back the loan they have taken. Thus, the RBI employs a number of mechanisms, including provisioning, to deal with the challenges of credit loss and bad assets. In India, banks are required to set aside funds for a percentage of their bad assets. In simple terms, this is provisioning, and its aim is to cover risk. The RBI establishes the guidelines for provisioning, which is the practice of banks setting aside funds from their capital to cover potential losses due to bad loans or non-performing assets. Why is provisioning important? It is crucial because it strengthens the bank's balance sheet by first recognizing and then mitigating credit risks. The central bank's guidelines make sure that lenders maintain the necessary reserves to maintain financial stability and absorb any potential losses. Banks also undertake provisioning on retirement benefits. Ultimately, provisioning safeguards the interests of both depositors and lenders. Based on their performance, loans and advances are categorized into various asset classifications by the RBI, and each category has specific provisioning requirements attached to it. This is done to account for the specific level of risk associated with them. The categories are as follows. First, there are standard assets, which are loans that are performing as per the terms and conditions. Depending on the type of loan, banks have to maintain a minimum provision of 0.25% to 0.40% in this case. Second, there are substandard assets, where a defined weakness or default in repayment is visible. Based on the duration of the default, banks are required to maintain a higher provision, ranging from 15% to 25% for this category. Third, there are doubtful assets, which are assets that have been classified as substandard for a specific period and where full recovery is doubtful. Again, depending on the duration of the default, provisioning for such assets ranges from 25% to 100%. The fourth and last category is that of loss assets, which are considered irrecoverable. In this case, banks have to make a 100% provision. Ultimately, proper provisioning strengthens the ability of banks to withstand financial shocks. Last but not least, it increases the banking system's resilience to economic downturns.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
I am the blue of the limitless sky. I am the inspiration that led success soar high. I will achieve, I will fly high. I am the I in SBI.
I'm backed by the nation's trusted bank, SBI, the banker to every Indian.